our toes out to our limit, and we're gonna keep our back straight. Squat down and squat until our thighs are parallel to the ground. When you squat, make sure that your knees don't bend inward, but rather extend in the direction of your toes so that you can avoid knee pain. This is a great way to tone the inside of our thighs. The next exercise is lying one leg lift. You don't need to raise your legs very high, but be sure to straighten your legs and keep your toes pointed. Lift up slowly and drop slowly also. Be careful not to let your leg touch the other one as your leg falls. Tighten your stomach and clench your buttocks and do this slowly. Imagine your belly button trying to get closer to your spine while breathing normally. And that's what we've been emphasizing, the tucking in of the belly. Okay, let's move to the other side. Make sure to always keep your toes pointed straight. This is crucial as it helps keep tension in our thighs. Despite its seemingly effortless appearance, this type of movement is an excellent test of muscular endurance. It's effective for sculpting slimmer legs, as it accelerates the fat-burning process and tones the legs without building bulky muscles. All the exercises we're doing today fall into this category.
One of my gym bag must-haves is the Native Sea Salt and Cedar Body Wash, which leaves my skin feeling so.
The third exercise, glute bridge with towel. We hold a towel between our knees and do a hip bridge, tightening our abdominals and using our glutes to lift our hips off the ground. You don't have to lift it too high. Just keep your thighs in line with your body and be careful not to use your lower back to generate power. We can imagine that you need to hold a piece of paper between your butts at all times, and then you can engage the glute muscles very well. The action of holding the towel with knees also strengthens our inner thighs at the same time. Okay, for the fourth move, lift your legs perpendicular to the ground, open them as far as they will go, and then return them back. Be sure to keep your toes straight and your legs unbent. This is a crucial point to ensure the effectiveness of this movement. Focus on using your thigh muscles rather than relying on the inertia of the movement. Are your legs starting to shake yet? Hang in there. We'll lose more weight if we hold on just one more second. Fighting. The next exercise is inner thigh lifts. Don't let your legs touch the ground when dropping. This is a good exercise for the outside part of thighs. You still have to straighten your legs and tense your toes. Okay, let's move to the other side. Be careful to keep your toes straight, straighten your knees, and don't touch the ground when you drop your leg. There's 9 moves today, and we're already halfway through. Come on, guys, hang in there. Okay, the 6th exercise, donkey kicks. Kneeling on the mat. Keep your thighs perpendicular to your body, arms perpendicular to the upper body. Raise your feet toward the ceiling. Tighten your belly. Imagine your belly button trying to get closer to your spine. Keep your back straight. Don't sink your waist down. Do it slowly, do it right, and you'll get better results. All right, let's switch to the other side. This exercise can be highly effective in toning both the front and back parts of our thighs, as well as the glutes. In addition to shaping the legs, it works well to tone the hips and prevent sagging. It also helps lift the hip line, giving the appearance of longer legs. Seventh exercise, lying crossover kicks. We lie flat on our backs with our legs straight up and our right ankle on our left ankle. Open your knees to the sides of your body. When you return, keep your legs as straight as possible and don't bend your knees. Throughout the entire process, keep both ankles apart and keep your heels as close to your body as possible when you open your knees. Just hold on a little longer. Fighting. Okay, let's switch. Put the left leg on the right leg. Same thing. 30 seconds. This is a great exercise for our entire thighs, especially our inner thighs. So no matter how sore our legs get, we're gonna hold on. Fighting. Okay, next exercise is lying straight leg knee flexion. Keep our legs perpendicular to the ground, then touch hips with your heels. Please don't bend your knees, also keep toes pointed. This movement can thin the front part of the thigh well. Maybe you feel sore or burn in thigh now. Please don't stop, just keep going. You can do it slowly if you are tired. Okay, the last exercise is straight-legged hip raise. After going back to the original position, move legs forwards a little bit. We're gonna straighten our toes to keep the tension in our thighs. This exercise can thin the front and back parts of thighs, and it's also very good for slimming our belly, especially the lower abdomen. Maybe you cannot raise hip at beginning. It's okay. As long as you can do this once a day, the hip can be lifted in a week, and it's going to be lifted higher and higher gradually. Okay, all the exercises were done. Let's finish up with some stretching. Start by stretching the front and back of your thighs. The closer your knees are to your chest, the more you'll feel the stretch. Okay, let's go to the other side. Keep the straight leg up. Okay, let's do a horse riding to stretch a bit further. This exercise also stretches our iliopsoas muscle very well, which can fix the pelvic anterior tilt. Okay, switch to the other leg. Throughout the stretch, we're going to take deep breaths, slow exhalations, slow inhalations, and just relax. Okay, and then we're gonna stretch the outer thighs. We have different flexibilities, so do this in your way which can feel stretches. Okay, switch to the other side. Do it slowly and be relaxed. Last, let's do anterior flexion to stretch the back of the thighs and hips. Keep your legs straight and your hands as close to the ground as possible. Don't bend your knees. Okay, today's exercise is done. You can do this routine once a day. Do not go more than twice and be sure to stretch well after finishing. Also, there's no local